retention was the bomb. It was amazing. And back then, we didn't have pay points on welcome packs. So if we wanted to rank up, we had to have retention, you know? So we had to make sure they got their welcome pack 1 month, the next month their subscription ran, and we would figure out our points or our potential points for ranking up based on, you know, if their subscription was going to fire the next month. And so that kind of forced us to be better with retention because there was a payoff, right? And sometimes when there's not an immediate payoff, we get a little bit lazy in some things. And I don't know if that's affected you at all in your business. If it has, this is your wake-up call, because, you know, even though you're getting pay points right now, think about how much good customer care and keeping people on their products for 60, 90, 120 days leads to that lifelong customer, that lifelong ambassador, and potentially somebody who ends up building a business with you, right? So subscriptions to me and retention are everything. Otherwise, you're working so hard to bring people on board. They're coming in one door and they're going out the other because you're spending all of your time on recruit, and you're spending maybe 10% of your time on retention. And I swear to you, if you will spend more time on retention, you will have a more kick-A team. Like, honestly, you will have a better team with a stronger foundation, with healthier growth, with, you know, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 points. You want to be somebody that has like a crap ton of points, that is emerald, sapphire, diamond, double diamond, whatever. You have to focus on retention. And so I think, honestly, here's what I think about subscriptions, and you can tell me your thought below, okay? I think that the way that we talk about subscriptions stabs us in the back. It like we are self-sabotaging ourselves with the way that we talk about subscriptions. So just here's a little check. Answer me below. Do you talk about subscriptions apologetically? Do you try to explain away the subscriptions? And when somebody says, oh my gosh, they talk about a subscription, you're like, don't worry, you can turn it off at any time. Who says that? Like, anybody? Just own it, fess up. If you're like kind of like making apologies or making excuses or just kind of like, you know, talking about that subscription, like, no worries, we can get you out of that subscription, because you're so nervous when you're signing them up that you just want them to get to the end, and you Rhiannon's like, guilty. Okay, Gigi says, okay. Bonnie says, I have said that. You guys are being quiet at first. I'm like, am I the only one that was apologetic in the beginning? Right? I know that a lot of times we do. We are so nervous that they're going to walk because of a subscription. What I say is, you know, no matter how you set up your account with Plexus, whether you're a preferred customer or an ambassador, it sets you up with a subscription. And subscriptions are honestly there to help you be consistent with the products. And here's a little shift. You could be like, you know, honestly, it's brilliant because I don't want to have to think about going to the store and buying my probiotics and buying my vitamins, and like, I'm not going to remember to do that. And so Plexus is really brilliant because they've set up this system where your vitamins and your probiotics come exactly every 30 days so that you have consistent, sustained health benefits. So I love the subscription because I'm just not the kind of person that's going to remember with everything else I have going on in my life. And I love that I can set it and forget it. I can set it and forget it, and it comes, and it's one of those things that like forces me to be consistent in this healthy habit. I mean, I wish the gym was the same way. I wish the gym could just like send a car to pick me up every morning and just like take me to the gym and plop me there and set it and forget it, right? And so when you're talking about the subscription, talk about it in those terms. Like, you know, Plexus really has it figured out. They know that consistency is the one thing that's going to blow your mind with your results. And this makes it so simple for you. You get to set this subscription. You get to forget about it. You get to take your probiotics and your vitamins every single day. You're going to make it through flu season with flying colors. You are going to love this setup, okay? Now, if anybody is like super, super hesitant and they're just like, oh my gosh, like, I'm like, you know what? As soon as we are through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to empower you to know how to manage your subscriptions. And we're also going to talk about all of the benefits of the subscription. So I'm going to say that. And then when we get to the end and they're enrolled, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk them through the benefits. And I'm not afraid of this. Now, second question I have for you is how many of you guys like try not to let people know how to manage their subscriptions? How many of you guys are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to hide that from them. Like, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to avoid, because avoidance is my strategy. I'm just going to avoid. We're not going to talk about how they can change their subscription. We're not going to talk about any of that. I'm just going to avoid and hope they never ask about it and hope that they have like 2 or 3 subscriptions that run. And then they come too pissed after the 3rd subscription or the 4th subscription because they haven't figured out how to adjust it. Anybody have that? Anybody avoid? Anybody using avoidance as a strategy with subscriptions? No? I mean, I have before. I'm willing to admit that. I had a lady the other day that was pretty upset. Yeah, I had a lady that was pretty upset. And I was like, I mean, I don't get flustered when people get upset anymore because I've chosen to believe it's not about me. Okay? I'm like, they're just upset about something. It's okay. Awesome. Kara always shows them. Okay. So what I did is I took the time with her. I said, let's get on the phone. I want to empower you and show you. And so you can do this right after you enroll them. You don't have to do it for everybody, but for those people that you're like, I can tell they want to know, I will show them. But when I am showing them their subscription, I am talking all about the perks program. So if I'm going to show them their subscription and we go to the subscription part, I'm going to say, you know, just for getting a welcome pack today, you got 250 bonus perks points. That's almost enough for an entire, you know, free $30 to $35 product. So you can see how these rack up. And if you're consistent with your healthy habit of taking your probiotics and your vitamins, you're going to be earning a free product every 2 to 3 months. Isn't that amazing? And they'll be like, yeah, that's really cool. And so I'll show them the perks portal. I'll show them the subscriptions. And I'll show them when I show people how to adjust their subscription, I say, don't take anything out of your subscription until you've added in what you want to add in. So I don't have them just delete, I have them edit. So I'm like, so you would click on edit, and then maybe you would go, and we can kind of go through the process. Okay, you see these products here. Oh yeah, X Factor Plus is one that we talked about. You might want to try that one and add that one in next month. And remember we talked about ease. You weren't prepared to try that this month, but this is where you would add in an ease. This is where you would add in an X Factor. And depending on the amount of product you order, you get more perks. So if you have a 150 PV order, you're going to get 150 perks instead of 100 perks. I also wanted to let you know that every subscription that's 130 PV, you see that PV total there at the bottom of your subscription? Because remember, they have their screen pulled up. They're looking at it. You see right now you're set at 110 PV. If you increase that to 130 PV, say you want to try that bottle of Ease or you want to try that bottle of X Factor next month, we can add that on right now and you'll see that it's 130 PV, set it to economy shipping, and you'll actually get your shipping for free. So not only will you earn perks for free products and have a free product that you've earned by next month, but you also will have free shipping. And so I'm talking them through all of these benefits, and I'm talking about other additional products that they might want to try. I did this with a lady the other day, and she ended up adding in these different products that she's going to try, and she ended up keeping her subscription, not getting rid of it, and she ended up, you know, having 500 perks. So I think that we have to empower them. And one of the things that I'll say is, you know, before, if you're thinking about turning your subscription off, make sure you talk to me first, because I don't want you to lose all of your benefits. So whatever you do, don't completely shut your subscription off without talking to me, because you will lose, you know, $40, $50, $60, $100 worth of benefits. So let's make sure we talk and try to avoid that, okay? So Kara says she talks about perks in enrollment when the sub sets up and they love that. Yes, and then after enrolled shows them how. Yeah. So it's not my 100% of the time practice to show them how. It really just depends on how the conversation is going. If I sense some kind of hesitation when I'm talking about that, the subscription is set up for your success. And I love that my vitamins and my probiotics, it's kind of like Amazon. I have subscribe and save for diapers. I love that it just comes to my house and I don't have to think about it. And it helps me to be consistent with my healthy habit. So if I sense a hesitation during that conversation, then I'll take the extra time and show them how to adjust their subscription. Otherwise, I'm doing my follow-up throughout the month. And if we decide we need to adjust the subscription, after their first 3 weeks or whatever, I will say, I can show you how to adjust your subscription. Or if you don't even want to bother with it and you want me to do it, I'm happy to do that for you. Some people really do not want to handle their stuff. And so they'll give me their information and I will take care of adjusting their subscription. But if they want to, I look at that phone call as an opportunity to introduce them to additional products. Are you guys looking at every conversation, including the subscription conversation, as an opportunity to introduce people to additional products that would help them? If I'm getting on the phone and I'm having them pull up their virtual office and I'm having them pull up their subscription and they're wanting to change their subscription, and I'm thinking they're probably thinking about going below 100 PD, right? How many of you guys are like, oh my gosh, they're going to go to 70. Oh my gosh, they're going to get rid of BioCleanse. Oh my gosh, not such a problem as much now since the triplex welcome pack changed. But well, the first thing that I do when people are going to change their subscription, the first part of the website that I direct them to is the combos section. And here's how I talk about it, okay? So we're on the phone, I'm getting them to subscription, they click edit, I'm like, okay, and then they click add products to this order, because remember, the first thing they do is they add what they want, and then after that we take out what they don't want. So they click add, and I say, okay, now you see all those tabs? The first one I want you to click on is combos, because in Plexus, they have designed specific combos that come at a discount. You can save anywhere from $5 to $40 in these combos. And what they've done is they've bundled together favorite products that work really well together that are popular combos. And so I would recommend you look at these combos and let's find one that works for you. You see that Slim Vital Biome X Factor Plus? That one is a very popular combo because it helps with energy, cravings, mood, getting all of your vitamins and minerals to strengthen your immune system. If they've been struggling with die-off, that might be what I switch them to instead because they're just not tolerating the BioCleanse and the ProBio 5. I might switch them to that. But why am I showing them the combos section? Why am I putting into their mind, combos are a good deal? Combos save me money. Combos save me $5 to $40. I'm always going to look at the combos because the combos are 100 PV. So I am leading them to the combos specifically. That's the first place I want them to go and look at. Even if they are just a slim drinker, I'm going to be like, you know what? I know you want to lose weight. That's really important to you. And you're wanting to go to slim. I just wanted to let you know that our weight loss studies are based off of 2 slims a day. We have the family combo pack of Slim where you can buy 2 packs of Slim and save $10. Plus, every month when you buy your combo pack of Slim, you're earning 100 perks. And it's 130 PV, so you're going to get free shipping on your Slim every month. Do you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm like, you're going to get free shipping. You're going to earn perks, and you can let those perks accumulate for free Slim after a few months, or you can let those perks accumulate and maybe you want to try MetaBurn because you've never tried MetaBurn. Okay, so I lead them to the combos first, and that's exactly what I did with my lady the other day. We found her a combo that she loved, and she set her combo as her subscription. So I just want you guys to feel empowered with subscriptions and to help people see all of the positives of the subscription, okay? It's a set it and forget it. It's you getting your probiotics and your vitamins, just like an Amazon subscribe and save. And it is like a subscribe and save because every time your subscription runs, you are earning at least $10. If you think of it this way, you're earning $10 to $15 in product credit. That's what the perks are the equivalent of, right? You're earning $10 to $15 cash back essentially that you can put into your products. And so we always keep the subscription on no matter what, okay? The other thing I want to say about subscriptions and retention is I just want to remind you that you fought really hard to get this person started and you wanted to see this person get results and you were so excited about what this was going to do for them. You keep that same passion going, even if they come to you and they say, I don't really notice anything. I did a live about a week or two ago on this specific topic. I want you to go and watch that. If you're struggling with retention and people are like, I'm not really seeing anything, I'm not really noticing a result, go and watch that video and fight for them. Because if you fight for them and you find a different combo or you try different products, you guys, you're going to get them to the point where they feel good. You are going to get them to the point where they feel good, and then they are going to come back to you and thank you and probably send you referrals, and they are going to trust you. Trust is everything in this business. And you just sign somebody up and you forget about them, you've damaged the relationship. You've damaged the trust. You might think you're being pushy and trying to sell them something. If you're doing it from a passionate place of love and I care about you getting results, that doesn't damage a relationship. That doesn't feel like you're just trying to sell them something. They know you're taking your precious time to help them. They know that that conversation is taking 20 or 30 minutes, is establishing trust, okay? Kara says, I wish everyone would let us talk to them and tell them all this. It's the one that go dark and ghost you. Yeah, okay, so the ones that ghost you, that is a whole nother topic. But I will just come out and say, hey, Kara, when you started, we talked about how we were going to communicate and these are the results you wanted, and I really wanted those results for you. And remember in the beginning, you promised like you would communicate with me and we would talk regularly. These products are not a do-it-yourself product. These products require adjustment and can take 2 to 3 months to get to the level and the amount and the type of product that you need for your body. But you are worth it. It's worth taking the time to get your body balanced and to get you into a better place. And I'm going to fight for you because I care about you getting results. And I know 100% these products work. Are you willing to fight with me? Are you willing to fight for your health? Because I want to fight for your health. You know, are you still in? Do you still want change? Do you still care about getting rid of your migraines? Do you still care about getting help with your PCOS? Do you still care about losing that 50 pounds? If you do, I'm going to shoot straight with you. Like, is that kind of conversation that I think most people are afraid to have? And I just think like, gosh, if this was somebody that you really, really loved and it was somebody that like, it was life or death, like you would fight for them, right? So fight for them to keep their subscriptions on. Stop kind of like tiptoeing around the subscription conversation and talk about it and be so excited about the perks program. Be so excited about the combos and how they're discounted. Be so excited about all the options we have when you're talking to them. Be so excited about the perks. Show them how to use their perks. Give them some skin in the game. It makes your job easier, okay? So that's the message I wanted to share with you. I want you to be a boss this month with your perks report. I want you to look at your perks report every single day. I don't want you to let a day go by without checking in on those people that shut off their subscriptions that are gonna lose their perks. I want you to do it differently from the beginning. When people get started talking about the subscriptions with positivity and talking about how Plexus has it all figured out. Like we know what it takes to really get you healthy, and we know that subscription and consistent use is gonna be the bomb, and you even get rewarded for it, okay? Kendra, I love that. You say, I'm learning to stop attaching meaning to it and being bold and confident about our products. Thank you. Jill Heileman, I'm going to fight for you. Do you still care about getting rid of your migraines? Are you feeling better? Right, awesome, awesome, awesome. Jenny has a quick question. Can people have their blood pressure go up during detox and die off? I think that there can be some lability with blood pressure, with blood sugars, but I would say no, like there's nothing in the triplex X Factor Mega XEs that's going to cause somebody's blood pressure to go up. Taking one measurement, even a blood sugar or a blood pressure, and basing your results off of that doesn't even make sense in the clinical sense. When I was an ICU nurse, if somebody had a low blood pressure or a high blood pressure, we would just recheck it 5 minutes later, recheck it again, recheck it again. Maybe they're nervous. Maybe they had anxiety. Maybe they had a cup of coffee. But there's nothing in those products that's going to cause the blood pressure to go up. Or maybe they were dehydrated, and so their blood vessels were constricted, right? Lots of different things. So, so anyways, I hope that this message was helpful to you. And I wanted to talk about this early in the month because who's trying to rank up? Comment below if you want to rank up. Comment below if you want to get your highest points ever. You cannot let people turn off their subscriptions like it doesn't matter. Stop saying to yourself, oh, it's just normal. I'm just going to lose 50% of people. What? No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Fight for them. Have better retention this month and see how your points go up. Okay? All right, guys. I hope you have a great day. Mwah. I'll talk to you later.